guys, and welcome to my channel Flame with a 4. In this video we're going to be doing stage 78, the front window and frame. So not too much in here, but we just need to be really careful because it is the front glass. We don't want to scratch it and such. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go get this out and then we're going to talk about it, fit it, and then we'll be back in just a sec. Okay guys, so they're now out, so there's not much to it. Like I said, you've got some EP screws, the front glass and the front chrome frame. So that's the chrome frame. Just make sure it's not damaged in any way. It's quite flimsy, so just be careful because you'll be screwing this in. I do recommend on the glass, there is a protective film. I recommend leaving that on there until your model's finished because you could possibly scratch it, so be careful. And possibly, if you can get away with it, leave that on, and then you get the satisfaction of peeling that off when your model is done. If you want to, you can fold the edges over so they're easier to pick up, so they're not catching or snagging on the chrome frame. But I recommend leaving as much of this on as possible, where it's not going to affect it in any way, because it's just going to protect the plastic glass, and that's really what you want. So what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of folding it in where I think the frame is going to go, because I don't want the frame, the chrome frame, to be in the way. I'm just going to fold it over enough so it's still protecting the middle bit. Right, so we need to bring the model over. It might be easier if I just bring this over like this, and then put the bonnet down, and then try and show you guys what I'm doing here. Right, so what it's saying for us to do first is saying for us to put in the glass section. So this is only going to go in one way, so we don't know what way. It's going to be trial and error because you just need to follow the window frame itself. So just put that in until it fits like so, which it does. And then you need to get the window frame again. Check how it goes in, follow the suit of it, and that will just sit over the top and hold it all in place. Wouldn't it be so easy if all windows were this simple to put in? Everyone would be glass fitters. And then just make sure that all the holes line up and that pushes into place nicely, like so. And then what it wants us to do, it wants us to screw in the 6 EP screws. So we will need to turn it up on its side to do that. Be careful of this bit again, and we'll not keep stressing enough about that section. I don't know if we can do it while it's on its side. I will attempt it because I like to do things without having to put everything on its back if I can. I'm going to hold this in place. If you want to, go grab some masking tape and maybe just hold that in place. I'm going to try and do it without, just in case no one has masking tape. And just hold it up to the side like that. And bring it around this way so you guys can see. And then I'm just going to grab an EP screw, just a random EP screw, and just put it up in the top frame there. And then just start screwing it up while it's flush. Just one. So what I'm going to do is put one in the middle at the top, and then I'm going to put one in the middle at the bottom, because then what that will do, that will just hold the glass into place, and then I can work my way around from there. Just remember, this is just a plastic bit of just a bit of plastic with a plastic frame, so we don't need to be doing these screws up really mad. We just need to just be doing them up enough for this to hold it all in place, and that's it. I remember when I was doing the DeLorean that when we was putting the car on its side and such, it was breaking the wing mirrors off, which is why we came up with the magnet mod for the wing mirrors, because the amount of times they wanted you to put this car on its side, on its back, flipping it around, everything was breaking on it. So I don't think they had thought of that. in any way. Although I guess maybe they're just expecting us to be super careful. But these are going in really easy, and as I said, there's only 6 of them, which is pretty good. This is the last one. I just can't get over how well this model is going together. It just goes together like a piece of cake every single time. Right, so let me just try and bring that over for you to see. And there are 3 at the bottom here. So there's 1 up there, 2, 3 holding the bottom section in, 1, 2, 3 holding that top section in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over to show you guys what it looks like with the glass in place now. This box is coming in handy, isn't it? Look at that, isn't that nice? So that's the glass, and then as you can see I've still got the cover on it, which is fine. I'm going to leave that on there as long as I can, just to protect that while we're working on it, and that'll be probably one of the last things we get to peel off at the end, but absolutely incredible. Right, so we've got a few EP screws left over, which is fine. We'll just quickly have a sneak peek to see what's up and coming. So model behaviour. Let's move this back out of the way for a second. So model behaviour. We've got they're just showing you how they did the structures and how they were building stuff and what they were using. It's just, I would love to have been involved in that. You know, just the side of building all these things. This would just be my ideal job. Doing all this model making, showing off the outfits, how they looked and how they built them. Just obviously look like pretty much just, I don't know, just like technician sort of overalls really, and just like a weird grey colour. Washington Square Ghost, so they were showing how the Washington Square Ghost was done, because they obviously use models and then cast the model as like a shadow. And then leading lights, talking a bit about that. And then this is such a good read. This has got loads of stuff in it. You get so much value for money. Ecto-1 again, and then it's telling us what we're going to be getting in the next set of 4 issues, which looks pretty incredible. So it looks like we get a whole door, which is actually cool. Over below, we've got 4 doors to do, and the back door and the back windows. So we've still got quite a ways to go, and building up all the top and connecting it all together. So there you go, guys. That's what's up and coming in the next ones. Really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making this build. I hope you got some nice top tips in there, and thank you for following me along with the build. If you're building it yourself, please make sure you comment in the comment section down below. Give us a thumbs up if you really like this video. Remember to subscribe just by clicking down here, just by the light of the car, and set the bell so you didn't miss out on any more videos up and coming. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.